And with a player of his quality not being played to his strengths at the moment, we're not getting that from Cole Palmer at the moment. As soon as a player like that seeks that sort of enjoyment, for lack of a better term, you don't want him to start looking elsewhere. So the Cole Palmer situation, right? I honestly hadn't heard of it until you just brought it up. I am someone who likes to delve into sort of like hidden meaning, or is there something behind what they're saying? And what you're saying is that the word enjoyment is what's being picked out here, is it? Even though it's been a year ago to the day since the game against Everton, which is what he's posted on his Instagram. Is it worth looking into? Is it something where Palmer is sort of not even subliminally, is he saying, you know, better times back then, I was allowed to play a bit more freely, looking at just that style of play, looking at that passage of play as a whole is totally different to what we've seen Palmer being able to do for Chelsea for ages now. He hasn't played like that for 15, 16 games now. It's been a while. So, I mean, if it is Palmer saying that, you know, it's pretty damning to, I mean, everyone says it. Everyone's got the same opinion at the moment, is that he seems so restricted in the movement, restricted in the gameplay, restricted in what he is able to do. Like you say, under Poch, he had more of a free roam role, being able to do what, you know, Joe Cole, Eden Hazard, so on and so forth. Those players could thrive in that situation. And frankly, we are seeing anything but. We're not seeing Cole Palmer thrive at the moment. We're not seeing Cole Palmer play to his strengths. We're not seeing him play anywhere near to the level that he was under Pochettino, under Maresca earlier on in the season, before everything seemingly changed. Just like that, everything changed like so suddenly. Is it crazy to suggest that Palmer is unhappy? Is it crazy to suggest that Palmer is venting and saying that, you know, I miss being able to play in such a way? Is it crazy to say that Palmer is just letting people know, you know, this is how I feel? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. And I also don't think it's out of order, him posting that sort of thing. Listen, social media these days, players, for the most part, it doesn't work out well when they do vent. I'm trying to think, can anyone think of any situations where players have taken to, I mean, Andre Onana did one recently and it just looked a bit weird, but there's countless instances, I'm sure, where players have gotten to social media to vent. Sancho, a massive one, obviously. Yeah. So social media doesn't play a good role in any capacity when it comes to football. Whether that's the fans and abuse, whether that's players venting their frustrations, that sort of thing, I do think should be kept behind closed doors. If you have an issue, take it to the manager, take it to the staff, take it to whatever. At the same time, and this is no disrespect to Palmer, but, you know, does he actually know that that's what he's done? You know, does Palmer actually know that he's caused a stir with what he said there? You know, I'm unsure if that is even relatively the case. He might have just put that up purely purely for what is completely and utterly what is on the screen. He enjoyed that moment. He enjoyed scoring that goal. He enjoyed playing that game. And maybe, just maybe, there's a little bit of nostalgia in there for him. And it's just saying, like, these were a better time than it is right now. For me, anyway. You know? Maybe, just maybe, Palmer's in his feels a little bit. And he's just letting everyone know, hey, listen, I'm aware that things were better, for me at least, back then. And I just thought I'd share this moment where I was absolutely shit hot, you know. It never helps to read into these sorts of things, but, you know, when the situation at Chelsea is the way that it is at the moment, it's there's always speculation. And with a player of his quality, with a player that of his magnitude, not being played to his strengths at the moment, not being played to the level that he should be, being the main man, being the player that you surround in order to get the best out of, we're not getting that from Cole Palmer at the moment. We're not. We're really not. And as soon as a player like that loses interest, as soon as a player like that seeks that sort of enjoyment, for lack of a better term, you don't want him to start looking elsewhere. You don't want him to start looking elsewhere because it's never out of the realm of possibility.